It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Dominic Lawton can be wild. Welcome to the bad movie cult. Dominic Lawton can be wild. Welcome to the bad movie cult.
Hello and welcome to the Bad Movie Cult podcast, where each week we guide you through a film step by step, and at the end we decide if it's good enough or bad enough to be inducted into the Bad Movie Cult. I am your host, Dominic Lawton, and joining me is my Bad Movie Sensei, Mr. Can Be Wild.
What? That was not actual Japanese. I know it sounded like it, and I do that very well, but no, that was just nonsense. Hello, everybody.
We're kicking off April, celebrating a birthday of a very special man in this podcast life.
Yes, a lot of people not overly fond of him, but still, some fucking great films he's done. Come on, people, at least acknowledge that. And some of them are good, some of them are bad good, some of them are just bad, and some of them are what the fucking hell are we going on here? This one, we have to wait and find out exactly where this one fits, but we're going back to the 90s once again.
We are, for the 1996 John Gray film,
Starring our birthday boy, Steven Seagal.
it's The Glimmer Man.
To those he pursued, he was known only as the Glimmer Man. They'd see nothing but shadows. Then a glimmer. Then he's always followed his own path and worked alone until now.
Mr. Lovebeads, you're gonna have to seek higher enlightenment somewhere else.
They don't see eye to eye.
This guy is weird. Drop the gun. I can't fight. This is not the time I want to hear that. I got soul! For a minute there, I forgot you told me you can't fight. It's against my religion, I'm a Buddhist. And I'm super bad.
And they use different methods.
Once in a while you should cry because, like, it cleanses the soul. If I need a cleansing, I have a bran muffin.
But on this case,
Pray that we hurry and find this killer so I don't have to be with your crazy ass much longer.
opposites do attract.
He's a little country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. Why don't we just get you some red boots and a cape and you can fly around the city and stop all the crime?
Take your little sensitive ponytail and your little sissy beads and get out of here.
Warner Brothers presents Steven
I
Seagal,
have something that'll completely clear up that bruise on your forehead. What bruise? That bruise.
Keenan Ivory Wayans,
請飲茶，我出氣好苦㗎。
Do you know I'm black? You learn well, grasshopper.
the Glimmer Man.
Got an IMDb rating for you, Ken.
Ooh. 4.9.
5.4.
Fucking yes. Excellent. Excellent work, everybody. Well done.
And a plot?
Yeah, go on.
Two cops, one a former government assassin known as the Glimmer Man,
That's a bit obvious, isn't it? Straight away.
are on the trail of a serial killer who is murdering families.
Is that it?
That's it.
Fair enough. You just said one who isn't.
And one who isn't.
Yeah, and one who isn't that.
No.
What we said a minute ago about that other one.
Taglines.
Yes.
LAPD Lieutenants Cole and Campbell are on a serial killer's trail and in each other's way.
Wow, that sounds like a crazy buddy comedy.
Life on the streets has just gotten rougher for homicide detectives Cole and Campbell. They've become partners.
Wah, wah, wah.
How do you handle a murder investigation when your own partner is suspect number one?
Okay, gives it more of a serious fucking aspect to it, although we don't find that out till halfway through the film, but carry on.
The last one is two good cops, one bad situation.
Okay, I like that
That's
one
not
as well.
bad, is it, that
I quite
one?
like that one.
Yeah.
This film is a bit fucking weird in terms of
Its
Seagal.
tone as well.
Yeah, the whole thing about it is weird. Like two of those taglines make it sound like a comedy.
Well, that trailer did.
Yeah.
With using Superbad as its like music.
Yeah, it's very odd, isn't it?
It's very quippy in the trailer, but there's actually quite...
It's quite like a brutal film if you think
Especially
about
at the beginning.
what's going on in it and stuff. But still, yeah.
Well, apparently this was written more as a similar film to Seven, which there is that...
Oh, yeah, fucking obviously.
Yeah, there is that, isn't there? A lot in this with the rain constantly at one point, and
It's like they thought of Seven and then thought, let's do that. And then halfway through it, they thought, right, that's enough of that.
Well,
Let's just make it back into a Seagal film.
I think that's exactly what happened. They wrote the film, and then Seagal got attached, and they were like, well, we need to rewrite this.
Yeah, not half. It's so fucking obviously Seagal based. This.
Yeah. There's a fun fact that's going to blow your fucking dick off.
Oh,
Ken.
shit.
Should we crack into... What's your thoughts? When did you see this? Was this an early one for you or no?
Yeah, this was like DVD era, wasn't it? It's like 96. This was prime DVD fucking time. I don't know whether this was on at the cinema near me. I definitely didn't see this one, so there's no fucking klaxon for the I saw it at the cinema job. But yeah, as soon as it came out, I was devouring the Seagal films back in the 90s. So as soon as another one came out, straight there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would have watched it pretty soon after it came out.
Mm.
And I do remember enjoying it. I didn't have the Seagal fucking nuance like bingo list that I can tick off back then, but I still remember enjoying the film.
Mm.
And I watched it again, and for this obviously, and I fucking enjoyed it again.
Mm.
It's good fun, fucking insane and mental, but I did enjoy watching it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't... 90s Seagal, you can't really go... Even bad ones are enjoyable to some extent, aren't
Yeah, I think this is definitely like the sort of a turning point, isn't it? This.
He loved a buddy cop film after this, didn't he?
Yeah, it sort of like goes into that. They take the piss out of his clothes a lot in that trailer, for instance. A lot of the people talking to him are taking the piss out of him. So they're ridiculing him for looking like Steven Seagal, basically. but yeah, I don't know. I thought that was unusual because you get these Steven Seagal is too fucking self-important, very serious about himself, doesn't like to be laughed at, takes everything too seriously. I think he's better when he does that because this kind of like almost relaxed Seagal, where he is having a bit of a laugh.
Can we start over?
Oh, fucking exit wounds that way. It was either that one or this one, wasn't it? That we covered on this.
Yeah.
But no, I think that he tries comedy in this one. And I think he's a lot funnier when he's not trying comedy, when he's just being Steven Seagal.
Yeah, the quippy quipsters in this isn't that great.
I don't think he lends himself to the comedy chops. Certainly not for Keenan Ivory Wayans, who's... of course, who might as well have last seen in The Last Boy Scout.
Yeah, Damon, and this time it's Keenan.
Yeah, there's not much to separate the two, apart from a Velcro 13 on the back of their heads.
Yeah.
But still, I expected to see it every time he turned around, this guy.
So we cracking in, Ken? We ready?
Let's do it.
So we start with a grisly crime scene photo spliced with opening credits.
Yeah, the Warner Brothers Presents at the beginning. Exactly the same font and everything as Out for Justice, which is my favourite fucking Seagal film, which I've mentioned many, many times, pretty much every time we cover a Seagal film. Who this may be, if not already, the most covered actor of the podcast.
I would have thought so.
Surely it's got to be. And this is for his birthday on the 10th of April. He is 74 years old.
Wow. Doesn't look a day over 74, does he?
He's got a new film coming out as well.
No, he hasn't.
He fucking has, and I reckon he's with Van Damme.
Is it?
Yeah. I thought they hated each other, and I believe they did. But apparently, whether or not they've ever filmed in the same place, or it would all be a fucking like the way they filmed it, and it's just the back of somebody's head who looks a bit like them. But yeah, apparently so. So looking forward to that.
There we go then.
But yeah, I think it is. I think he is the main covered star. And why not when he keeps fucking churning out films like this?
Exactly. We meet tough, no-nonsense detective Jim Campbell. Another Wayans paired with Seagal. It's Keenan Ivory this time out. He heads into his own office, but he has to check the name on the door because sitting there is a man in a long black dress. and wearing prayer beads around his neck. Is it a priest, you ask? It's the Mojo Priest himself.
It is indeed.
It's Big Steve Seagal, playing Detective Jack Cole. Did you know, Ken, that Steven Seagal plays characters named Jack almost as much as Jack Nicholson does?
Oh, is this his first one? Yeah, I did know that, actually, yes.
Yeah.
He likes to be called Jack and John.
He does, yes.
He does, yes. Two favourites. We've also had, over the credits, we've had like homicide crime photos, haven't we?
Yeah.
As well, which sort of leads you to, it's got the seven vibe. People being crucified, drawings of them, photographs of them. I don't know, it's all very, very serious to begin with, isn't it, this film? And then it's
got to be difficult to crucify someone, a dead body.
You would think, yes.
How would you do it? Two hands and then the feet last?
Yeah.
But how would you put that one in and then get the other one in without him just falling and ripping the fucking nail out the hand?
You'd probably you'd have to spread eagle yourself so you mirrored how they look.
But you wouldn't be able to hold the body up, would you?
Okay, well, you hold one arm up, right, and then nail that in. And as you're nailing it, you sort of like move the other arm up as well. So you're holding
but they're
you're holding the
suspended off the
second
floor,
arm.
though, aren't they?
Yeah.
But that nail, your weight of your body.
No, because it's a big old fucking nail.
It's
smacking
but
that straight
I'm not talking
in.
it's going through. Like your weight would rip it through your hand.
No, because you're supporting them
How?
with your arm round their buttocks, hoisting them up.
And to be honest with you, the guy who's actually the killer, he could do that, couldn't he?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I think it.
Yeah.
He'd like that.
Fun fact for you.
Yes.
This is the one that's going to fucking blow your dick off.
No way.
Steven Seagal added the Buddhist elements of his character.
I can't believe you.
Oh, Victor Meldrew.
That's what he used to say. No fucking way.
Yeah. He wanted Cole to be a spiritual warrior, not just a killer.
Fucking hell, that is a good fun fact. It's very fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, massively unexpected.
Yep, and another one is that Keenan Wayans improvised a lot of his comedic lines.
No fucking way again.
Yep.
Yeah.
According to him, one time during production, after waiting for a long time for Steven Seagal to finally show up on set, because he was known for not caring for the time when filming had to start, he would always show up very late. Seagal appeared with some script and said how it was the greatest script he'd ever read in his entire life. And then when Wayans asked who wrote it, Seagal responded by saying, I did.
I've heard that story loads. I didn't realise it was from this.
Yeah.
I didn't realise it was Wayans who brought that one out.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was. Maybe it was the greatest script he'd ever read.
He changed every other script he fucking read.
Changed this one.
Yeah. So, exactly.
This was like a 7 fucking rip-off.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
I read on Twitter, I think maybe you sent me it. Oh no, I sent you it. It was just like the Glimmer Man. So this film is like 7 was made for idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But still, it's a good laugh, isn't it?
Apparently, Campbell wasn't expecting Cole so soon, but he's come in to help work on the serial killer case known as the Family Man.
Yeah. He says, sorry, Mr. Lovebeads. Straight in.
Yeah.
Straight in with laughing at his appearance.
The Family Man's named for his habit of killing entire households. He's struck 6 times already, and all of them ritual killings.
Yeah, in 8 months. It's a lot, isn't it?
There's no connection between families except all Catholic, which ties into the crucifixion ritual. When an officer who's been in loads of films, you'll recognise him from loads of shit, but you'll never know his name.
I know his name.
Go on.
It's Richard Gant.
Richard Gant, of course it is.
He was, the first time I remember noticing this guy, it was in Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. That's where Jason like morphs from body to body.
Yeah.
He's the coroner.
Oh, okay.
Who, as he's doing the autopsy on Jason, he just picks Jason's heart up and bites into it. And that's the first body that Jason inhabits.
Nice.
Ever since then, been fucking seeing him loads of times. Used to think he was Keith David.
Yeah.
But no, there you go. Richard Gant.
Yes, and he's also pretty much everything he's in. He's mainly a cop or a detective.
Yep.
Or, yeah. He pops his head in. Another family killed. Crown of thorns on the head. Crucified to the wall of the motel that they're in. It's a couple, isn't it?
Yep, here we go again. Fresh kill.
First one in a motel, though. The rest have been done in their own houses. But Cole's convinced more's going on. This is different.
This is when he turns up. This is like, he's mentioned the beads. When he arrives at this crime scene, what a fucking jacket he's wearing. It's like a gold silk jacket. It's got dragons on it embroidered in.
Yes.
Fucking brilliant.
And what I love, it always makes me laugh. I've probably brought it up on the other Seagal ones. It's the fact that all the other plainclothes detectives are just in shabby suits, tie fucking undone, and they're like,
I think he looks fucking amazing.
And he turns up. Usually, I mean, I laughed at the one because he was wearing a beret and a fucking vest. But this one's equally as hilarious.
Again, that's out for justice. We've not touched it yet.
Yeah. In the car, Cole asks if Campbell's married.
Yeah, he does all that. He says, no, this one's different. And he says, yeah, it's the first one in the motel. And he's like, no, there's more to it. And then we leave that. You just throw that out there for us. A little tidbit.
Already, Seagal knows more than everyone else in the film.
Yeah, just from turning up at the first crime scene he's ever been in, whereas he's been at fucking 6 already.
Yeah.
Still, he knows more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, are you married or what?
I don't want to talk about it. Is that okay? Fair enough. So, are you married or what?
Steve having a bit of a joke, isn't he?
Oh.
A bit of a laugh and a joke there.
He's like, no, I hate families. I hate pets.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair enough then, I guess.
As he's explaining this, a call comes in for a potential suicide, and Cole picks it up, confirming they'll check it out. And Campbell isn't happy, as that's a suicide call and they are homicide.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, it's not a potential suicide only, is it? It's a fucking shooter in a school.
Yeah.
So
but they don't say that on the call,
there's
though,
also massive potential for homicide.
Yeah.
But,
They don't say it on the call, though, do they? They say it's a suicide call.
I don't know. I think they do say somebody at a school.
Yeah, but not
but
that
they're looking at it as he's hoping to kill himself.
Yeah.
Even though he's got a fucking gun. Yeah, and he says that he looks at all death the same, and all death requires compassion. And you just think, fucking hell, Steve.
Yeah.
Stop writing your own script.
Yeah.
And then crying about how good it is.
Campbell, he relents, so he shuts the hell up and goes to the school with him. And it's at a Catholic school. And
of course it is. The school is fucking run by monks.
Yeah.
Every teacher's a monk in the middle of fucking Los Angeles. They're all over the place.
The suspect is Johnny Deverell.
It's Johnny. I've bought. Hey, Johnny.
Morning, Johnny. Johnny has taken a class of students hostage with a gun, which was being taught by his ex-girlfriend Millie, who's recently broken up with him.
Oh, fucking hell. That's all it takes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Once you're there in America, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Girlfriend breaks up with you, take the entire school hostage with a gun.
Yeah.
It's the only way to win her back.
It fucking works, actually, but more on that soon.
Yeah.
They find that Johnny has been in therapy and he has a record of drug abuse. Cole speaks over the intercom to Johnny to start a dialogue. He asks him to step over to the window so he can look at him.
You'll see that I'm unarmed.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
So he does. He promises he's unarmed. He goes over to the window, has a little look. As he does, Cole bursts into the classroom, kicks the door open.
He's not even out the window.
Unbelievable.
I can't believe he thought he was.
Yeah, he's using the fucking school tannoy.
I don't even know what floor they're on. But there's no way he's out the window and he's there trying to negotiate with him.
He's right at the window.
Like 4 floors down.
Yeah.
He's just standing there.
Johnny's ready to shoot himself and he repeats, I can't go back to him. And he ends up putting the gun to his head.
And he says, with who? And he says, I just can't. I can't go back with him. He's like, with who?
He puts the gun to his head, Johnny does, to end it all. Cole manages to rugby tackle him through the window.
The only way you can beat a suicide bullet to their head is a fucking 20-stone man running at you from across the room. He's too fast.
Yeah,
he hasn't got a chance to pull that trigger.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, he does. He tackles him. He propels him through the window of this fucking 4th floor classroom. Somehow, he's running that fast. He propels him not just through that window, but across the courtyard we've already seen he's looking out at, into another window that looks, I don't know, about 20 feet away from where he is, and into some sort of stock room.
Yeah.
And thankfully both saved.
And that girl shouts that she loves, I love you, Johnny, because why wouldn't you love him after he nearly killed you with a gun?
Yeah, and he shouts, I love you too. And then Steve, he's there like that. I love you too, he says to Johnny. And then says, oh, I hate this job.
Yeah.
And you think, well, don't fucking do it then.
Well, you didn't have to go to the call, Steve.
No, you made that decision. And it's your fucking career. You can decide not to. You're a lieutenant.
Yeah.
Still, there we go. That's the first bit of comedy, really. And it's not good, is it?
Nope.
There's
Campbell.
no fucking way he's made it over there to another building.
No, and I think that the actual is higher up. Yeah. So he's hit him and they've gone up.
That's how fast he runs.
Fucking unbelievable.
With his fucking trailing arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable stuff, but fucking hell, that's ridiculous.
Campbell reminds him he's not a freelancer. This isn't New York. He gets reminded this isn't New York loads of times in this film.
Yeah, that's because in New York, that is what you're allowed to do.
Yeah.
It's recommended. It's in the handbook.
Turns out Johnny is the stepson of local mob boss Frank Deverell.
Is that what he is, a local mob boss? Because I just thought he was like a rich beneficiary. He was like supposedly just a very important businessman.
I think so.
I think later on we find out he's mob-based.
Yeah, well, he's got ties to the Russian mob, so maybe he's not a mobster himself.
No,
but
I think he's just like, a wealthy businessman who sort of like looks after
black market
like that. He
dealings.
runs everything in this town.
Yeah,
that's Deverell.
He's like black market, isn't he? Sort of dealings and shit like that.
Yeah, there was a bit of a back and forth with him.
Yeah, this guy's in loads of stuff. He's the warden in Shawshank, isn't he?
He is, yeah. Nice guy.
Yeah. He thanks Cole for saving his kid, shakes him by the hand, says if there's anything he can do for him, just to let him know. Cole smirks at him and says, "You'll be the first person I call," and walks off almost like giving him the thumb, like
big old smug face, hasn't he? When he's doing it.
They do
his
mention
associate. Yeah, his associate is just like, nice coat.
Yeah,
as he walks
Cunningham.
off. So thankfully his jacket doesn't go unnoticed.
He's got a very British gent name, this man, Donald Cunningham.
Well.
I'm glad it's mentioned though. I'm glad they mentioned the coat. It's about time someone did.
I fucking loved it.
Back at the station, Cunningham, he's head of security for Deverell. He comes over to Cole.
Yeah, even though he's left, he's just followed him back, apparently, because he's there now.
And he wants him to testify that Johnny is insane to avoid a prison term. And Cole tells him to go fuck himself, basically.
Yeah. He says, let me tell you one thing about me. I always tell the truth. I said what I saw, blah, 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 and nobody threatens me.
He's like, I understand, I'll let Mr. Deverell know. And then he says,
this is the best line of the film.
Now get your ugly white ass out of here and don't come back. Is this the first one where he separates himself from white people?
It is indeed. 11 minutes in. 11 minutes and Seagal's declared himself black. Well done, Stephen.
Yeah, off to an autopsy. Couple of pairs of tits on the table.
Whoa, some good tits, aren't they?
11 minutes in.
More on that in a minute.
A woman who would have been dead within a couple of months anyway, as it turns out that she had a sarcoma.
Yes, which we find out from the amazing Randy, who's the coroner, apparently. It's probably not best to call yourself that in a room full of naked dead women. But that's what he goes with.
And Cole determines that the victim is Russian. Just from looking at her, he can tell that.
Yeah, because he goes, the cheekbone structure, the bone, look at those fucking tits.
Yeah, the hair.
That's actually that's what Keenan Ivory Wayans says, because he says, notice anything else about her? And he goes, she's got great tits.
Yeah, nice tits, and he's like, a little too nice, in fact, says Seagal. Seagal also says, the spirit has left the body. What we have here is a mere broken vessel.
That's beautiful.
Cole, he goes in for a squeeze, bit of a motorboat, his ponytail waving in the air as he does it. And he pulls out a breast implant.
That's right, yeah, because he's just illegally mutilated this corpse instead of letting the amazing Randy do it.
Yeah.
That's one of the best things of his job.
Asked them to run the number off it.
Yeah, have a look at that. Rubs off the blood and says, there you go, read that. Every breast implant clearly has a fucking ID number.
Mm-hmm.
That's useful to know, isn't it? Much like a car. Much like
license plate.
Yeah, much like the license plate of your car.
Yeah.
Everything's got a fucking number on it. That's good. So then you can trace tits across the world.
Yeah. I mean, you have to cut them open and pull the implant out, but yeah.
I'm willing to do it, Dom.
Okay,
if
then.
I have to.
Meanwhile, Deverill, he asks Cunningham to send his Russian friends after Cole as he won't cooperate.
Yeah, he says, everyone else okay? He says, yes, I think we set a good example. Anyway, more on that in a bit. Because we're off to the Chinese drugstore for a fucking vital plot point.
Willem Dafoe's there, spying on Madonna through the curtains. Campbell, he drinks some tea that they offer him for free. And it's deer antler tea to help with his boners.
Oh, dear.
He starts getting allergies because he's allergic to the incense that's burning. And Cole gives him some powder to put under his tongue.
Yeah, this is all just so like Seagal can be fucking spiritual, isn't it? Because he also speaks Chinese to the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puts it under his tongue, and it turns out...
Yeah, he says, hey, what is this?
He's like, it's a bit like bitter. He's like, oh, it shouldn't be bitter. He's like, well, what is it? It's like, it's powdered deer penis.
Oh, dear. So funny.
Seagal has a bit of a laugh. He doesn't fully laugh. He's just sort of like his eyebrows raised when he's pleased with himself, Seagal.
He has a bit of a grin on him.
Yeah, he's like...
But that's about it.
And then he sort of says goodbye to the old people, very respectful to the old Chinese people. Then he fucks off.
Yeah, didn't see him pay for any of that.
No.
No.
I think that came... Oh, no, I got that off the man, didn't he? Like deer penis, powdered. What do you think to that scene, Ken? You happy with that?
Yeah, really, really happy with that. Really pleased.
You're loving all these
really
little...
made me laugh.
Yeah, I'm glad they left that bit in.
Yeah.
To be fair, it gets mentioned every scene now.
Yeah, it fucking does, though, unfortunately.
In the car later, Campbell asks about the beads he wears. They're prayer beads he uses to calm his mind. And Campbell says, I use Jack Daniels. And Cole says, see, we're heading for the same destination, but just using different routes.
Ah, very good. Oh, we also, whilst he's in there, talk about the film on the TV.
Oh, yeah, he always cries at it, doesn't he?
Does indeed.
Is it Casablanca?
Yeah. It is Casablanca.
You ever seen it?
Casablanca. No,
Me
but we'll
neither.
get to that later on when they discuss. Have you ever seen Casablanca?
I think Seagal has.
Fucking wrote it.
They get radioed, and they've got a tip-off about an informant for the family man. He'll only speak to them and to meet them at the fisherman area of the world.
That's right, the docks.
Do they ever go there and do it?
No, they don't get there, no.
No, because they go to stop a car break-in.
Yeah,
they
because
see,
on the
don't they?
way there, they see some hoodlums trying to jack a car. So on they go.
And the guy who's breaking into the car, there's three of them, and he tells them to go fuck themselves or something.
Yeah. He said, that's weird because we've got the badges, we've got the guns. One of those three carjacker gentlemen is none other than Simon Rhee from The Best of the Best, the captain of the Korean Taekwondo team. Brother, of course, of Philip Rhee, who was Tommy in the American Taekwondo team. Uncredited he was in this film because I looked it up, I was thinking, what the fuck? I know who that is. Looked it up, he's not even credited, but it's definitely him.
They do have to drop their guns because they get ambushed by a load of suits who appear behind them.
Yeah,
Seagal and
which is why they're being a bit cocky.
Cole says he can't fight, and Campbell says, fuck that shit. You've got to fight.
Yeah, he says, well, thanks for telling me that now.
Campbell gets hit in the face with the gun. He hits the floor, and the guy says, your friend likes to do things the hard way. And Cole says, he's a little bit country. I'm a little rock and roll.
I like that he says, what does that mean? And he's got no answers to that either. He says, oh, it's just a saying. He's like,
why bring it up?
What's the point then?
We find out that these are Russian mafia and they got paid.
And he says, okay, then what do you want? He says, I want you dead.
Cole said he'll pay more than whoever paid them. And he says, I don't think you can afford it. He's like, well, I've got thousands of dollars in my pocket. Let me just pull out my wallet.
My big old wallet that I've got here, full of coin.
Reaches in, pulls out his credit card and asks if they take plastic. And then a razor blade pops out at the top and he slits all their throats in one fucking go.
Very, very quickly. And I believe he says, that's rock and roll.
Yeah.
You know, as a little callback to the previously nonsensical phrase he's used.
Fight scene, 20 minutes in.
Yep. Took it long enough, hasn't it, this?
Campbell joins in. Slappy hands galore, I've written.
Oh, yes. Plenty of it. At least it's him.
Yeah.
At least you can see it's Big Steve having a go at these people.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this fight scene, Ken? It's not as brutal, is it?
No.
As we've come to expect.
No, but I mean, he has slit 3 throats
I suppose
in
so.
a matter of seconds. So, you know, I mean, the brutality's done, isn't it? The rest of it's just a bit of beating.
Cole tries to ask one of the goons who sent them. Campbell says that he speaks Russian, but just ends up smashing the guy's head off the car. He looks at Cole and Cole says, "You speak good Russian." And Campbell says, "Yeah, black Russian."
Very funny. Because he's black, you see, Dom.
Yeah, and it's
He's a black man. That's what's funny. Keenan Ivory Wayans, I don't know if you've picked it up so far, and we were only 20 minutes in. He's a black man.
Is he?
That's the joke there.
Well, I've not made a note about it, Ken.
Well, you don't have to, because he's telling you.
Ah.
That's the joke. Very clever.
Campbell talks to the captain about Cole being weird.
Yeah, he calls him a kung fu priest.
Yep. Used his credit card like it was a Ginsu knife. Ginsu knife?
He says, he's like Bruce Lee, only better. And you think, fuck off, Steve. Stop writing lines for other characters. Surely he's written that.
Yeah.
I like the captain's response with, "What do you want me to do? Look at his resume?" And it's like, well, yeah, surely somebody has. Just transfer anybody to the fucking LA police. Surely you'd have a look at who he is and what he's done. Just transfer him in. Fuck yeah, I can't be arsed with that.
He does.
Yeah, bring him in, whoever he is.
He does just say, well, just fucking work with the guy, will you?
Exactly. He's one of the most lackluster fucking captains I've ever seen.
Yep.
We get Carl Weathers just doing that.
No.
We get a thorough background search.
We see the family man in action, breaking into a house, goes upstairs, shoots them dead in the bed.
In a stormy, stormy night.
Shoots them through the head.
He does, yeah. End of that scene.
Yep.
Yep, there we go. This is quite quick.
Cole and Campbell, they go through the case using a projector. Cole showing Campbell his holiday snaps. They're literally just saying things that they already know to each other.
Yes, about like martyrs.
The modus operandi.
What crucifixion means. He's making the martyrs. It's like a mission from Jesus. And it's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, clearly.
He actually says, he goes, "You learn well, grasshopper." He's like, "What are you talking about? I've been on this case for fucking months. You've just turned up. What have I learned from you? This is me updating you on the case."
I have to put anal beads around your neck and eat some deer cock. That's what he's learned from him.
Yeah, that's all he's learned. And yeah, he's like, "You learn well, grasshopper." And they have a fucking laugh about it. And then it's like, oh, right, we got a call. There's another one.
The family man's latest victims turn out to be Andrew Dunleavy and his wife, Ellen, crucified to the walls like the others.
Steven Seagal, sorry, I keep calling him Steve, Jack, he's racing through the house, isn't he? He's not fucking stopping for nothing. He's on the way. He's trying to find out these bloody corpses straight away. They've got 2 kids not found. And because he bursts into where they're found and they're like crucified, probably really easily. I don't know what Dom's on about. Both crucified to the wall. It's just the subtle emotional nuance on Steven Seagal's face that leads Detective Jim Campbell just to say, "Are you all right, Jack?" He knows he's not all right. Such is the gravitas of his facial expression.
Does it change?
No. And then he just fucking leaves.
Yeah.
He's like,
just frowning, and then he fucks off.
Yeah. But he knows that something's not quite right. Something doesn't sit right with this one, Dom.
No.
Don't you see? I got all that from Steven's face.
There's little pictures on the wall that's in blood, isn't there?
Blood.
That officer, what's his name? Richard Gant?
Detective Roden.
He comes into the office and explains they found a print at the scene. Cole's print.
He looks up. Steven Seagal's just sat on someone's desk, staring at him from across the room. And whilst he is staring at him, he just gets up and fucks off. So he's not even speaking to whoever's desk he's sat on. Not even looking at him. A bit weird. But, the secrets that we're not party to yet.
Campbell asks the officer to find out everything he can on Cole off the record. Hilarious how normal his wife and house looks is my next line.
Yeah, Seagal, he goes home. Is what I was thinking. But is this his home?
Yes.
And I thought, and who the fuck is this woman? because he goes home. This woman who's there, she's just like, "You're home late." It's like, who are you? And we don't find out because he doesn't say, "I'm sorry I'm late, my wife."
Hello, my wife.
Yeah, hello there, my wife. I apologise for my lateness. Only there was another killing. But he does. He says the murder of the woman, the Dunleavy woman, is the mother of his kids. So that's his ex. So now he says, "I've got to go and tell them the mother's dead." And off he goes outside. So the kids are there, which is why we've not found the bodies, as previously mentioned. And then as he's outside telling them, this woman turns to the camera with fist in mouth with tears running out of her eyes. And you just think, who the fuck is she?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. Anyway, on we go. I laughed out loud at this part because this is full on fucking Seagal, this room. I don't know if this is his personal room.
Is this when he's making the phone call?
Yeah. But he's gone full on fucking Seagal. He's got incense burning. He's got little statues of Buddhas. He's dressed in full fucking robes. He's sat like on his knees on the floor in front of a tiny table.
Do you reckon his wife was just like, you can have this stuff, but just in your room?
Yeah, just in your own little room there. Like
Yeah.
my wife did about my fucking films.
Exactly.
Yeah, we've had this built for you. Just go in there if you want to do all this shit. Yeah, and he just picks up a little flip phone, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he just says, Westlake Security is what he says. And he says, tell Mr. Smith that Mr. Jones needs a contact immediately, and then just hangs up, carries on with his sitting there.
And who is Mr. Smith?
Well, I'm glad you've asked,
Yeah.
because here he is. It's the CIA. It's Brian Cox.
Holy shit,
Of
Brian
all
Cox.
people. Yes, not the scientist Brian Cox. No, no, no.
Oh, no.
No, the actor Brian Cox. Famous, of course, well, for many things, but also for the first portrayal of Hannibal Lecter
Yeah, he was in Manhunter.
in the Manhunter film.
Very good.
He was good at that as well. I quite liked him as that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Brian Cox. And his first part is somebody comes and tells him that Mr. Smith, that Mr. Jones has phoned, and he's just like that. I'll just ignore him.
You've got bigger fish to
Yeah.
fry.
And he says, look, that's being taken care of. And that's the end of that.
Mhm.
Thanks for coming, Brian.
Yeah. Nice to see
Liked it.
Brian Cox, though.
I like that, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those like worth mentioning co-stars, isn't it?
Mhm.
It's quite an honourable mention.
It is indeed. Campbell gets all he can find on Cole. Lots of medals. He's a good cop. But there's nothing before he joined the NYPD.
What the fuck?
And that's when they find out that he used to be married to Ellen.
Yeah. He says, I'll tell you one thing, though. He was married to the victim. He's like, son of a bitch.
Yep. And I am absolutely shocked that he's wearing a normal suit to the funeral.
He wears it a couple of times, actually,
Mm.
in this, doesn't he? But yes, he is.
I thought it's probably got a tiger on the back of it.
Definitely got a fucking shimmery gold inlay, hasn't it? There, the lining.
Yeah.
Just blinds people. But yeah, and where better than the funeral of his ex-wife than for Jim to attack him about keeping secrets from him?
Yeah.
So he does. And he says, well, let me tell you, they'd take me off the case. That's fair enough, actually. Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
And he says, yeah, where did you find my Prince anyway? Because he does all that. He says, where did you find Prince?
Oh, little red Corvette.
He says, that was my wife's car. And then he says, I was there all the time. He says, this print was on the body. He says, don't you know that it's clearly a setup? And he says, well, why don't you tell me? And he says, let's just say I wasn't always a cop.
Mm.
And he gives us you are one mysterious motherfucker. And he's just like, oh yeah, bitch.
All the evidence points to you. Does that not worry you? And he's like, do I look worried?
So it's difficult to tell. He looked the same as earlier when I asked if everything was all right.
He does actually say that they got the IDs back and the victims were Eugene and Sonia Roslov. Not Catholic, and they were Russian. So he was fucking right about that.
He knows Russian tits when he sees them.
I tell you
I
what.
bet he does now.
Yeah.
Now he's living over there.
Yeah, and he's got a pair.
Yeah.
Got a pair himself.
I'm not sure Keenan Ivory Wayans would say they look great, though. I'm not sure he'd be like great tits.
We haven't seen them.
I don't know, though. What, you think Steven Seagal's got great tits?
Probably.
Well, it is his birthday.
I'd put money on it, Ken.
Anyway, where are we off to now?
Restaurant.
We're off to a restaurant, of course. Let's go to a pointless fucking meeting where Steven Seagal gets to beat some people up for fun.
Yep, there's an maitre d' on the phone saying we couldn't possibly fit anyone in using a fake Italian accent.
He's a bit of a dickhead, isn't he?
Puts the call on hold to speak to Seagal, and Seagal just slaps him, knocks him unconscious with a slap.
Slaps him unconscious with one slap.
And picks the phone up, and Seagal offers him a table.
Yeah, and says, yeah, of course we can. Come over straight away.
He goes into the back, and Smith's there having lunch.
Yeah, with the senator. But he gets stopped before he gets straight there because the bodyguard, he's there, and he tells him to get his sensitive ponytail and sissy beads and get out of here. It's from the trailer.
Yeah. First time someone's mentioned his sensitive ponytail.
Yeah. It's a long time coming, isn't it? He's been doing this for a long time now. I actually did like his face at this point because as he says that to him, he kind of looks at the camera. He's looking at Smith, but he looks at the camera as if he's like, well, you know what's coming now. And of course, we all know what's coming now. And he smashes him through some glass.
Yes.
Which is brilliant.
Yeah.
I actually did like that. I thought that was the only funny thing that he's done intentionally that was funny.
Yeah. He ends up throwing him through a sort of wooden wall divider that lands him into the lunchroom where Smith's having his lunch. And Cole says that the last 2 serial killings are the work of a professional, and he thinks that Smith might know who the pro is.
Yeah. He tells the senator to leave, Smith. He
Bitches
says,
leave.
yeah, I'll see you later on. Yeah, sits down and he starts eating some dinner, as Steven no doubt still does. And he says, yeah, he's a pro. He's not a serial killer. I need some info.
There's freelancer hiding his target in the guise of a serial killer.
Yeah, gives us all that because he knows all this shit straight away. That's
With
why
excellent cleaning skills.
That's why he's been brought in from NYPD.
Smith says he'll see what he can find for old time's sake.
It gives a bit more Chinese bullshit as well. Not sure what that is, but I just wrote Chinese bullshit.
Yeah, well, as he's leaving, the guy we threw through the wall gets up and says something about Chinese medicine. He says, well, that Chinese, don't knock it because I can help you with that.
Trailer as well,
Yeah, I can help you with that bruise on your head. It's like, what bruise? And he just punches him in the face and says, that one.
Yeah,
And
clever.
more fighting.
Another fight. Yeah, this is where everybody fucking joins in, this one.
Yeah, grabs a man's balls.
Of course. That's the first time that people have just maybe outnumbered him.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Because there's like about 4 of them are just like, I tell you what, why don't we just all attack him?
Yeah.
And it works as well until he goes for the backward ball grab.
Yep.
And then he gets the upper hand on that. But other than that, he was doing all right in that fight. Glass smashing overload.
Yeah.
This film is probably the most smashing through glass I've seen in a Seagal. And it's like his trademark, isn't it? Where everything, if there's glass, someone's going through it.
Yeah.
This film, everybody's through glass. Don't fucking matter who you are. There's people going through glass at every opportunity. We've already had like him and a kid diving through glass. One guy's already gone through glass here. Loads of other people are now going through glass. There's a bottle rack, which is made of very, very flimsy shelving, but somebody gets smashed into that as well. And I've just really enjoyed that bit.
As he's leaving, the phone rings. He answers it on the way out and tells them that, oh no, we're closed for renovation for... He looks around, surveys the damage. 2 months.
Very good.
Puts the phone down, off he goes.
Amusing.
Campbell receives another tip from a teacher this time who saw the drawings associated to the serial murders, and she links it to one of her past students.
Yeah. Obviously, that's fucking taken a long, long time for that to happen.
Yes, because he took pictures of those paintings he's done in blood on the wall, basically. He goes to see her. He's allergic to the incense that she's burning in her office.
Yeah, because she's like this old hippie art teacher, you know. And she says, oh, sorry. And he says, no, it's okay. I'm going to go and suck on some deer penis afterwards. And I remember that from the previous scene that we're aware of, but this art teacher lady isn't. And he's like, oh, no, it's Chinese medicine from the previous scene.
Yeah, you weren't in it, so you wouldn't
and
know.
she's like, I don't know, you're right.
This leads them to Christopher Maynard.
Of course.
Cole is told at the office about the lead, and one of the officers said, oh, I thought Campbell might have told you.
Yeah, they're already on their way. They're already on their way to his fucking apartment.
But Cole doesn't go to the apartment.
Of course he doesn't.
He asks
He knows more.
for the nearest church to the apartment.
He asks very specifically for, is there a Catholic church within a 9-mile radius?
There's one that's 10. Oh, no.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care about that one. Yeah, and in the church, Dom, singing Abide With Me,
Yeah.
it's Ned Ryerson.
Don't tell me you don't remember him, Ken, because he sure as heck fire remembers you.
And there he is, of all people.
He did the dancing belly button trick at the senior talent show. You remember him, Needle Nose Ned.
That's him. Yeah, he does it there for him.
He's crying while singing hymns
He is.
and decides he's going to kill the priest.
Well, it's not immediately.
No.
He's all happy and he's like, I'm out of here. Thanks very much, priest. Nice service and shit. It's only as he's leaving that Steven Seagal turning up in his outrageous fucking jacket immediately draws his eye to him and thinks, oh, fuck, it's Steven Seagal in a jacket.
I thought he drew the gun on the priest before Seagal came in.
No, he goes back in because he sees Big Steve undercover in a fucking massive jacket.
Gold jacket.
Yeah, and he immediately knows that he's there for a reason, and that reason is him. So he goes back in, and then he gets the gun out.
Yeah, he talks Maynard into letting the priest go.
Yeah, very easily.
Yeah.
Then the priest just fucking leaves. Off he goes.
Maynard insists that the Family Man murders were actually committed by more than one killer.
Yeah, he says, I only killed who I was told to kill. And I think he says he was spared those ones because he got told, and he says, no, that wasn't me. I was spared those.
Yeah. He pulls a gun on Cole, and Cole is forced to shoot him. He's also going to kill himself first.
He wants to. He wants to be killed. But then he just said, he goes, we're in God's house.
Mm.
And then he's counting down 3, 2, 1. Stephen loves a good countdown and draws his gun and shoots him dead.
He's quite good in that little brief role, Ned.
Very unusual, isn't it, to have him there doing this, but still.
Stephen Tobolowsky.
Yes, it is indeed.
Yeah.
It's Christopher Maynard.
Very good. He had a good little cameo there. Nice one, Ned.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Good night, Ned.
Ned shot in the head.
Cole, he's outside with Campbell, and the captain turns up. He's not happy.
He's not fucking happy at all, is he?
He says, I expect you both in front of internal affairs tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Because as far as he's concerned, he's shot a man who's totally calm. Is the reasoning is fucking
It's because
bullshit.
the priest's gone out there and said, well, he let me go. He seemed fine.
Yeah.
I
he still had
blame
a
that
fucking
policeman.
gun,
The policeman who's just gone in there and saved my life. I think probably him to blame.
Ridiculous.
Captain.
He said this has happened with Cole previously in New York.
Yeah, it's all the only background we've got, isn't it?
Yeah.
From the previous case he was on. The DeMarco killings. That was what it was.
That's it was.
Yeah. He cornered him on a roof, just one-on-one. Only one man came back down.
Which one was it?
Oh, Jack.
No. He's waiting for his turn in the internal affairs. Campbell comes out and he's like, what did you tell them? And Campbell says, I told them everything. All the secrets and the fact that you were the ex-husband of Ellen, one of the suspects, blah, blah, blah. No favours from Campbell. He's just told the truth.
He's on a fucking polygraph, isn't he?
He is now, yeah.
Yeah, he says, I want you to answer these ones. Are you Jack Cole? Yes. Have you ever climbed Mount Everest? Yes.
And she looks at the captain.
Yeah, I think he probably has.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a spiritual fucker, isn't he?
Yeah.
He climbing mountains like it's nobody's business.
So he's answering yes or no to these questions, but he refuses to answer if he's killed outside of police duty. They suspend him for it. He leaves. And the woman who's doing the polygraph said everything he said was true. It's possible to cheat a poly, but you need total control of your emotions.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you clocked this, Ken, as it's very subtle, but he was fingering his balls throughout the test. His little prayer balls.
Oh, yes. Playing with his beads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, prayer beads, you're right.
Yes. Yeah. And he says, but there's no one that can do that. No one.
He looks at the camera.
I agreed. I thought you're right. There probably isn't.
The captain goes out into the corridor with him, tells him he's an official suspect in his ex-wife's death.
It's when they're having a piss, isn't it?
Oh, it's in the toilet, you're right.
Yeah.
Asks him for his gun and his badge. And Seagal says, which one of these did you piss in? And throws his badge in there.
Yep, and we get the son of a bitch.
Braddock. The captain tells Campbell that Maynard couldn't have done the last two as he was away with a church group.
Yep, which he already admitted, but, no one cares.
And Captain fancies Cole for the killings, tells Campbell to let Internal Affairs handle it and to stay away from Cole as he's bad news.
And then he gives us a little bit more of his finally looking at who the fuck he's let into his police force. And it says the DeMarco killings started 2 months after Cole was assigned to homicide. And the Family Man killings started 2 months after he moved to LA. He's like, well, that seems a bit fucking weird. are we going to assume it's him then? And he says, oh, yeah, you're on it. Leave this shit alone. Off to the Rosloff house.
Yeah, he's seeking lead on the other family
So
man.
what they're doing there, they're making out that it's Steven Seagal as the murderer. It's giving you all the clues are pointing to Big Steve.
Yeah.
And of course, we know full well it's not going to be fucking him. So, what's the point?
He goes to the home of Celia Roslov, and it's the victim with tits from the morgue, Ken, if you were unsure.
I never forget tits. No.
They keep birds
Of course they do.
just in the house. That must
Yeah,
fucking
just
stink.
fucking loose. Yeah. Awful.
We get a masked man attack. It's the family man.
We get a jump scare.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry about that, Dom. I should give you a warning.
Jesus.
As he's walking through, a bird just flies straight in front of him. Fortunately, he catches it immediately with his reflexes.
Snaps its neck, throws it through the window.
Yeah.
But yeah, masked man attack. They have a little bit of a fight through the house.
Yeah, he smashes him through the TV.
He does.
It's another bit of glass. Have a bit of that. Smashes him into the bird enclosure.
Does he throw him through the bird enclosure?
He does. Yeah, he's throwing this guy all over the fucking place.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Anyway, he gets up because he's okay and he runs off.
Cole's stopped by birds loose that fly into his face. That's how the guy gets away.
Yeah. It's his biggest fear.
But Jack finds out that the Roslovs had tickets to Russia paid for by Deverell's company.
Fucking hell.
Cut to Deverell in his office, and a mask gets dropped on his desk, and it turns out
He
that
gets thrown into his face.
Yeah.
I think it's rather aggressive from a henchman.
Yeah.
Doing all this to him.
Yeah, because it's his head of security, Donald fucking Cunningham.
Hello.
He tells Deverell there's nothing to connect him to the Rostov woman there anyway, so it's all fine.
Yeah, he says you should have cleaned that up hours, days ago, however fucking long
Days ago,
it was.
yeah. Did he say why he didn't?
He says, I'm not even supposed to be on cleanup. Donald fucking Cunningham.
That's true.
You don't get Donald Cunningham on cleanup.
Mm-hmm. Got Campbell, he's at the movie theatre crying, watching Casablanca.
Oh, fucking hell.
And Cole just knows he's there, sits behind him, teases him about crying, dabs his eyes for him with a hanky.
In the middle of the fucking movie, they're talking. You got everyone else who's just there. I mean, I don't know how fucking often cinemas in Los Angeles would be showing Casablanca, but still, there's a few people there, so maybe that's why they keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he does. He goes in, he mocks him for having emotions, talk a bit through the movie, then they go outside and continue to talk, and out of fucking nowhere, there's a plot about smuggling chemical weapons.
Yes.
It's just like, what?
Rostov was a translator, so Deverell probably used her and used her as a mule to smuggle chemical weapons.
Which explains why she was in such degraded cancer.
Yeah.
Because even though she was young, this all makes sense, which thankfully he got that because he found a plane ticket.
Yeah.
So that's how he's come to that. And he's just like, son of a bitch, that absolutely makes sense.
It's a hell of a leap, isn't it?
Fucking isn't it?
Campbell says that, okay, I believe you. And they head back inside to watch the rest of Casablanca.
Yeah. And he says, anyway, I'm going to go and watch the end of this film. He says, oh, yeah, you've seen Casablanca. He says, have I seen Casablanca? And he says, yeah, have you? He says, you're asking me if I've seen Casablanca. He's like, fucking hell.
Steve.
And he's just like, yeah, I'm asking you, have you seen Casablanca? He's like, no.
So, well, come on, let's go and watch it together. There's a fucking murderer
I
out
said,
there.
I'd rather not. I'd rather try and catch this serial killer.
No. Let's watch this film.
Okay. It won't be available anywhere else.
Yeah.
If you don't watch it now, we've missed it for life.
Yeah. Well, Deverell and Smith, we find out they're working together. They're sitting around a pool at Deverell's house.
Yep. And this is where we get the just who is this Jack Cole?
Yeah, but it's Brian Cox who gets to give us our How Badass is Seagal monologue an hour into the movie.
And it's fucking ridiculous.
Yep, he found him in Vietnam and recruited him, handled odd jobs, and don't ask about things you don't even know.
You don't want to know.
You don't want to know. That makes more sense.
He says, I can't. He said, good.
He says Jack Cole was once a CIA operative known as the Glimmer Man.
He's like, what does that mean? Why? He said, I'm glad you've asked.
Yeah.
Here's my nonsensical explanation.
Yeah. You'll see, was it nothing but jungle?
Yeah.
Then a glimmer.
And then you were dead.
And then you're dead.
Which is where Vern comes in for that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
He says, how the fuck does anybody know? If no one survived, how do they know somebody saw a glimmer at all? It could have been nothing. And he said, unless someone has written glimmer like on the floor He scratched the word glimmer in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says it makes no sense whatsoever. And very, very true.
Yep. So, well, what happened to him? So we had to let him go. He went native, made up his own assignments, ate his own hands.
Stuck beads up his ass and pretended to be a bear.
Yep.
So he went maverick.
He ended up in Thailand in a temple.
Yeah, chanting at walls. You think that's fair enough.
Yep.
Imagine him doing that.
He says they need to prune him, and they need to prune everyone who knows anything, including Deverell's kid, Johnny.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, that one. Yes. He was like, why? Why have we got to kill my son? What are you on about? Why don't we kill me then as well? And Donald over there, because we know a hell of a lot more than fucking Johnny does.
We can't kill Donald Cunningham.
Nobody kills Donald Cunningham.
So the family man is working for Smith and Deverell.
Fucking hell.
What did you think to that, Ken? That twist?
I could not believe it.
Well, the family man's off. He's about to kill Campbell at his apartment. That's what he's trying to do.
Oh, well, fair enough. Yeah, anyway, he says, tell you what, I'll kill your son, you kill the cops. And between us, everything's sorted.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, Mr. Smith, let's have a lovely swim in my pool.
That does sound nice.
Yes.
We get a fight. Campbell and the family man in Campbell's flat.
Campbell's doing some old school detective work, isn't he? By looking at two columns of numbers and circling the ones that match.
Yes.
And going, aha!
That is.
Yeah, that's great. How he's not fucking had time to do that in 8 months, I don't know. But still, I think he's got him. But it's too late because he's attacked by a man in a mask.
Yeah, he puts his head back on against the sofa, looks up, and there's a knife in his face.
Yeah. Just as it's about to smash him through the face, he moves again, and there's a fight. Ninja fight.
He's just haymaker in the fucking family man.
Yeah.
Campbell.
He is, yeah. Whereas he seems to be some sort of trained martial artist.
Yeah.
Which definitely isn't Donald Cunningham. More, yeah, but still, we'll go with it. He's got a mask on.
He knocks Campbell into his TV, and that falls off the table and explodes and sets fire to the whole fucking place.
Unfortunately, Jimmy Campbell, he has got the most flammable apartment in the block because everything in his apartment bursts into flame instantly.
Instantly, yeah.
It's fucking health and safety fucking nightmare in there. It really is.
Yeah, he shouldn't have kept his fucking dry wood next to the TV.
Yeah, all it is TV
fireworks.
falls over and everything bursts into flame.
His trusty stash of TNT.
Honestly, the only thing more ridiculous than this is if a car drives into an inexplicably placed gas tanker later on, which surely can't happen.
Yeah.
Still, everything bursts into flame and it's crazy bullshit.
They have a fight. They knock the stove, which opens on with the gas fucking pipe is exposed.
Yeah.
And that's when the whole place blows up. And Campbell manages to outrun the explosion and dive out the window.
Of course he does. And as he does, he gets smashed through the window, another bit of through the glass, and lands on a car outside. But he's okay. So that's good news.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Internal Affairs arrest Jack. Who the fuck John is.
John's just at his house like, what the fuck?
I'm not even in the police. Shut up, John.
Yeah, two Internal Affairs. They turn up to the house. They arrest him. His wife and his two kids are looking out the window as he's
still not confirmed
driven
as his
away.
wife. However, she's still there.
Yeah.
You've got to assume that they're living together. I thought it was the child minder. I thought she was a nanny all the way until later, right at the end. He mentions the fact that he's his wife. He's like, what?
Yeah.
I thought you had a wife. She's dead. We've gone through that. That's why you were what the fucking hell's happening?
They take him away, and in the car, Cole spots the Russian mafia tattoo on the
I don't know
arm.
how he spots it, to be honest.
Yeah,
It's really subtle, isn't it? And really well hidden.
Yeah.
Until he just moves his hand and basically goes, check that shit out there.
Look at that.
Look at that there. Look at that. Fucking Russian, that is. Yeah, and he's just like, oh, fuck.
He speaks in Russian to them. They turn round. Cole grabs the gun, which I quite like this bit.
I did.
He grabs the gun off the guy and just starts fucking hitting him in the face with it.
Pistol whips that guy to fuck, doesn't
man.
it? It's got to be double figures, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That he is just beating that bloke's face to nothing.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah,
and I just
same.
thought, fucking hell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
beats the
I mean,
shit out of the
he's
one.
still okay. Obviously, he's not dead from it all or unconscious, but still.
And starts strangling the other one who's driving. Starts crashing through shit on the road as they're driving through.
Yeah.
Crashes through a window, like a big pane of glass.
Of course, we're not sure why, but there is one.
Yeah. And the car ends up crashing.
Yeah, it flips, doesn't it? The car flips over, and as they're sliding on their roof, he kicks out the back window and just rolls out of it.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
And he rolls all the way to Campbell's apartment.
He rolls to the side of the road, and then, as the car's still on its fucking roof, sliding. Oh, wait. Here's an inexplicably placed gas tanker. The car hits it, and of course, everything fucking explodes.
Brilliant.
Unbelievable luck.
Yeah.
I fucking love it when there's a gas tanker just parked across a fucking road. It's not even anyone driving it. It's just there. Someone's just left it there. It's like, fuck it. I'll move it in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm off the clock.
And as you can see in the distance, Seagal's still rolling up the road.
Rolling uphill.
Yeah. Campbell's picking through the debris of his fucking apartment. He gets a knock on the door. He opens it, and Seagal rolls into the...
Alley-oop.
It's like Drebin when he thinks someone's in his apartment. Naked gun. And anyway, yeah, he's picking through all of the charred remains of his whole life. And Seagal thinks, I'm going to take the piss.
Yeah,
Take
this
the
is
piss
a
on me.
good time to laugh at him.
Yeah, he's got some, what was it, donkey dick? What was it?
Deer antler
Oh, that's it.
for his floppy dick.
That's it, yeah. He's got loads of it. He's got wholesale.
Yeah, he said, oh, that was a free sample. He says, you got a whole case right here. And he's just like, oh, damn you and my dick. Anyway, as he points out that fortunately, during everything being burnt to fuck, that little note that he made about the phone number, that has survived.
Mm-hmm.
So the case is still ongoing. It turns out that phone number is a number that's been traced to Johnny's girlfriend. Remember her from the fucking school shooting?
Yeah.
That number is hers.
Yeah. It rang the house 6 times for 15 to 10 seconds.
That's
10
the
to 15
house
seconds.
of Steven Seagal's dead ex-wife.
Mm-hmm.
What a fucking conundrum.
6 times, 6 times, Jack.
Yeah, and he's like, that's fucking weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Millie. Johnny Deverell's girlfriend.
Well, there we go.
She tries to deny knowing it, Dunleavy, but it was Johnny who called, she says.
Yeah.
He was afraid to call from home, and Johnny knew some bad things his stepdad was doing. And she tells them where Johnny was sent, and then they head off.
Because his stepfather has put Johnny in Our Lady of Angels.
Yeah.
And then we head off to the sanitarium.
Give me a beer.
That's what Johnny says when we meet him.
Another place full of nuns and monks.
And fucking candles.
Yeah, fucking candles.
Why
yeah.
on earth would you be doing this? You're in the middle of Los Angeles. You don't need... Candles are not your only source of light. It's not the fucking medieval times. Just put a fucking light on, you mad bastards. It's a sanitarium. How dangerous is it to be filling the fucking corridors with candles? Just flick the switch. You got a light on. Fuck's sake. It looks impressive. It always does, but fuck off with your candles in this kind of film just to make it all seem a bit satanic.
Yeah.
Not just fucking Satanists that can buy candles. We all can. Fucking idiots.
Yeah, like vanilla flavour.
You can.
Delicious.
Like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
What?
Candles. You buy candles that smell of Gwyneth Paltrow's discharge.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Can't you? Oh, no, I've been duped again. Cost me fucking loads, that did. I didn't even taste that nice. Anyway, yeah, so there we go. We go off to the sanitarium. Thankfully, we're right on time because the hitman's also on his way there to kill Johnny. And rather than just wait for the hitman to come in at the front door, which he does, he pulls the curtain back and it's Steven Seagal.
He's in bed.
Reclining on the bed eating grapes with an open kimono.
Yeah, he's dressed as Ebenezer Scrooge. He's got a little wee willy winky hat on.
Yep, and he shoots him fucking dead.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. There's not even an attempt to arrest him. He just shoots him
Shoots him
fucking
in the face.
dead immediately.
Yeah.
So why would he let him get to the room? Why don't you just kill him as soon as he walks in?
Yeah, or just arrest him as soon as he walks in.
It doesn't fucking make sense.
What I would have liked is if he was just dressed in Johnny's clothes and he's got like short hair like Johnny had. He's just dressed totally like Johnny.
Anyway, off we go. We get a bit more plot from Johnny. He tells us about basically the fucking weapons again, chemical weapons.
He does tell us that Cunningham's the other family man, the killer, that they were confused with Maynard's killings.
Yes.
And that he talks about Smith's partnership with Deverell. Little guy, southern accent.
That's him.
And he's like, that's the fucker.
And he's thinking, hang on a second. I know who that is. That's Brian Cox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says that Smith was collaborating with Deverell to smuggle something into the US. He wasn't sure what it was.
He's like, fucking hell.
So they were right about nice tits.
Well, yeah, obviously, because it was Stephen who picked up on that.
Yeah.
He's not fucking wrong, is he?
No, and Smith and Deverell used the cover of the serial killer to tie up their loose ends.
So there we go. There's your plot. Again, explained to us as if we haven't
20
figured it
minutes
all
left.
out. As if we haven't figured it all out, although inexplicably chemical weapons and rogue CIA. Turned out it wasn't a serial killer, which we were led to believe from the initial script that Seagal fucking ruined.
Yeah.
Turns out it's all fucking CIA related, as every film he ever did after this was.
Was it not initially a serial killer? Then they took it over and pretended to be a serial killer.
And I guess, whatever. Yeah. But wasn't the serial killer always Maynard?
Well, the last few were.
Yeah, exactly, though. So, but he got told, no, I was spared those ones. So is he just insane?
Yeah, I think so.
So Maynard was just insane and had nothing to do with this plot.
No, they just used that to cover their tracks when they were killing.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely fucking stupid.
And they're like, right, let's go and fucking see Maynard.
Let's go and find Smith.
Sorry, Smith, yes. Let's go see Maynard. He's dead.
Fucking shot him earlier.
They shoot Smith in the foot straight away because they go to he's in the car, isn't he?
Yes, yeah, they do. They're not happy. He's still got a bit of a smug look on his face, hasn't he? Until they fucking just push him into the car and abduct him.
Yeah, he's still quite smug until they shoot him.
Yeah, then Seagal just shoots his fucking foot. He's not happy about that. He's even less happy when he also just shoots straight through his fucking hand. He just holds his hand up and fires point blank through it.
And
it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, holds the other hand up. He's like, "Not that one. I need that hand."
Wank hand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says, "God, I miss you, Jack. So many young men today refuse to go the extra mile." And Jack's like, "Miss you too."
He does actually.
It's a lovely moment.
It is nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Smith reveals that Deverell's been smuggling chemical weapons into the US from Russia.
Yeah, which we already fucking knew because we found that out twice already. Still, someone else telling us.
Selling arms to the Serbian underworld.
Fucking hell.
Smith's arranging contacts for the deal, which is being cut by the Russian liberation fighters.
Oh, no.
You still getting all this, Ken? You still with me?
Yep.
And he's asked, why did you do it? He's like, to get rich? What he didn't realise is that Campbell recorded the whole thing.
Oh, fucking hell.
And plays it back to him. And Cole says that this won't see the light of day as long as you leave Cole alone forever. And then he says, deal.
Forget I exist.
And he refuses to take Smith to hospital. Says, I've left you with 1 foot so you can hop there.
Clever. Yeah, anyway, this recording turns out to be the rest of the film.
Yes.
As we go from recording to recording. Yeah, who'd have thought in the 90s that something could be recorded?
Wow.
Nobody in this fucking criminal circle, that's for sure.
Cole rings Deverell and plays the Smith recording to him.
Yeah, he's like that. Hello? Huh?
Cole says he doesn't want Deverell, he wants Cunningham for the murders, delivered to him with the murder weapon with a big bow on top. And once that happens, Deverell gets the tape, Cole's name gets clean, and Deverell stays clean. And he says, fantastic, let's do it. Meet tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Good Lord above.
That's where they're going to do... Is that where they're going to do the sale for the weapons?
It is, yeah.
It's at a welfare hotel in downtown LA.
We might get some Sun Tzu references now, don't we?
He
From
does the art
of war.
Yeah.
You just think, oh, for fuck's sake. Just Seagal again.
I'm
going
sure
off
he
on
brings
one.
Sun Tzu up in most of his fucking
Yeah,
films.
he does. He's just there talking about the fucking battle and waiting for them to fucking expose their own dicks as whatever it is he's talking about.
That is what he says.
I think so.
And then
and
Campbell...
and he's just like, oh, right, okay, hang on a second. Let me just go and make this phone call in the public place we're at.
Yeah. He rings Cunningham
He's like, hello, Donald Cunningham here.
and plays Deverell. Ahoy, hoy. And plays
Identify yourself, please.
Deverell, his conversation.
His recording of him saying, I will hand over Donald Cunningham, Esquire, in order to be left alone by the authority.
Giving up Cunningham to Cole, and he says to Cunningham, guess your ass just got sold down the river, shithead.
Ooh. Anyway, next day, let's go to the apartment.
Yes, they arrive at the hotel, Cunningham and Deverell, and they head in. The guy at the desk watches them. He then rings the payphone upstairs to let Cole and Campbell know that they've arrived. They go into the room, the apartment. Cunningham locks the door.
Deverell, not happy.
Yeah, and he confronts Deverell about giving him up to Cole. And he's still very fucking sarcastic, isn't he, Deverell, through all this? Even though he's got a gun pointed
He's
at
still
him.
thinking he's got the upper hand on all this. He's got his men, hasn't he?
He's got a few men.
Although Cunningham's probably got the same amount of men.
Yeah.
And all three of them have got a gun. Deverell's hasn't. So there's two guns down, but still.
Like, it's Shakespearean, positively Shakespearean, he says. And Cunningham says, Shakespeare this. It probably doesn't, but...
No, it's clever if he does.
Yeah. And shoots him in the chest.
Oh.
And we get a big firefight between them, the two different sides.
Yep. We get Cole and Campbell outside saying...
Campbell's like, let's just leave him to it.
Yeah. He said, what, you're saying we just let them kill each other? He's like, yes. Which is pretty much what Sun Tzu... He was quoting that earlier, wasn't he? Just let's see what happens. Let them fight amongst themselves and then we go in and take it. But no, he's now decided that what he'd previously said is fucking bullshit. And he needs to go in there and start shooting everybody himself.
Yeah.
Just in case. Reasons unknown, but still we get another shootout.
It kicks the door in again. He likes doing that. Start shooting.
Squibs?
Every one of the goon is killed. Cunningham shoots Deverell in the head.
Deverell, takes one in the fucking head. He's out of there. That's Deverell gone.
Yep. Cunningham tries to escape into the hotel. Campbell nearly shoots two kids who are playing with toy guns. Clearly, no one else in the hotel heard this massive fucking gunfight.
Not even the kids. They haven't fucking heard it, have they?
No.
Yep. I quite like the Whoopi Goldberg joke.
Yeah, to the one kid with the dreads.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he ruined it by following it up with another joke about Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Which I didn't really think was necessary. Whoopi Goldberg was funny enough, thank you.
Yeah. Campbell, he checks an open room with an open window. He looks out of it. Cunningham appears behind him and shoots Jim in the fucking shoulder.
Yep.
Falls out the window,
And off he
smashes
goes.
through the glass.
Off he goes, another glass smash.
And he's just holding on with one arm from the ledge there. Calls out to Cole, who's on the roof for some reason.
You never know, do you?
No.
You might as well go to the roof.
Seagal is Batman.
Well, he fucking looks at you, because he rappels down, doesn't he, immediately?
Why is all that stuff up there?
Who knows?
Rappels down the building to a guitar riff, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I liked it, yeah.
Grabs Campbell. They jump down. He says, hold on. Why? And they start rappelling down just enough so they can swing and smash through a window.
Yep, some old woman's window. They've smashed into buildings as much as they've smashed out of buildings, which is good.
Glass everywhere.
Yeah, some old woman, she's just sat there just like, what the fuck?
He asks Campbell if he can make it to the lobby. He says, yes, of course I can. And then he heads off to find Cunningham.
Yep. I think he rappels all the way down, doesn't he? So he gets there first.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yeah. Why do you not see Campbell now? Because that's where they're fighting next, isn't it? In the lobby. But anyway, Cunningham tries to leave, but the doors are barred. Looks round, and at reception, because he's gone past, it's reading the paper, the guy was. Reading the paper is Cole.
It's Lieutenant Jack Cole, played by Steven Seagal.
He's reading the bloody newspaper.
He is. On reception duty.
Yeah, he's got a bald cap on and a fishnet vest and a cigar in his mouth.
Imagine checking into a hotel and it's Seagal running the desk.
I would like that. When he's hiding just for these moments of surprise, he's in full outfit of what the guy was wearing previously.
Blacked up as well. He was in the Harlem. Yeah. Anyway, he's not doing all that. He's just dressed as himself.
Cunningham says he will take care of Cole like he took care of his ex-wife. which is nice, but a massive mistake. As it turns out, Cole fucking beats the shit out of Cunningham. He doesn't even, until his nose is bleeding a bit, he doesn't break a sweat.
He is all offense, though, isn't he, Cunningham? And he's landing fucking zero.
Yeah.
He's just slapping him away with every single one.
It's levelled at him like the bad. He's too overpowered in his films. But this one, he does not break a sweat. His nose gets bloodied with one hit. But
He does,
besides
yeah.
that,
Yeah, I think he lands one, doesn't he? Bloodies his nose. It clears up almost immediately later.
because were we saying, was it Mark for Death where they get some no, Mark for Death, that he just beats the shit out of both of the twins, doesn't he?
Yes.
But there's one of them that we've covered where he actually does get.
He gets I know it is Mark for Death.
Is it Mark for-
Mark for Death, because Screwface gives him a good fight. They're smashing each other through stuff.
Yeah, is it that one?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of them where like you get to the bad guy final scene and he just beats the shit out of them.
Yeah, I think most of them he does that.
Yeah.
But I think if they've got Under Siege, if they've got a previous military record, then they're okay enough to be landing stuff. Because they've earned that right. They've been trained same as he has. So he gives them a little bit, which is the only reason I think he bloodies his nose in this. Because Cunningham's supposed to be some sort of fucking previous special ops or something. Yeah.
Is that the best you got once he catches him on the nose? Is that the best you got? If it is, I'm going to have to kill you. Which is very witty.
He said, I'm going to have to kill you now. Yeah, because he's getting bored, isn't he?
Yeah. Cunningham, he gets tossed through a window.
Yeah, why not? One more. One more for the road.
And unfortunately impaled through the head on a wrought iron fence.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Why on earth that window would lead to
just a fence
just a gate in the middle of the fucking reception? Because it's inside, isn't it? It's still inside. I don't know. I mean, because they ran up the stairs, didn't they?
Yeah.
After they met in the reception area, they went up the stairs. So that's just like a wrought iron fucking gate in the middle of reception. So, whatever.
Yeah, straight through his jaw, isn't it? Out the top of his head or whatever the fuck.
Looks almost crucified, of course.
Yes, I didn't actually pick up on that, Ken. But yes.
His arms are out and looks almost crucified. Little ending there to the previous plot.
Police, they turn up, fire engines. It's the end of the film. This happens in every fucking cop film.
Yeah.
The police are here, back up, fire engines are here. The captain arrives, owes Cole an apology, says he's not going to give him one, but he owes him one. Cole asks the captain to ring his wife to let him know that he's all right.
He's like, who? What?
You have a wife?
So your wife died. We've been through this. That's why we thought it was you.
Campbell, he half jokes that Cole's brought him nothing but bad luck ever since they became partners. He's been beat up, shot, apartment blown up.
True.
He's eating deer penis. Oh no, Cole says at least you got to try powdered deer penis. It's like, have you got any other jokes? And as he's getting loaded into the ambulance and the doors are shut, and he's still having a go saying, don't text me, don't fax me, don't call me.
Yeah, I've not put a comma in mine, so I've got him just saying, don't call me Jack.
Don't call me Jack.
He's like, I won't.
Yeah.
That's the end.
Cole says, I'll keep that in mind. And as Campbell's driven off to the hospital, Cole smiles, and the song Bulletproof plays us out.
It pans, doesn't it? So the camera's like following the ambulance.
Yeah.
And it's just Seagal just standing there smiling in the middle of the street whilst the EMTs and police are like walking across the front of everything. Yeah, and he covers his gut up and then uncovers it again when the camera gets further away.
Yeah, Bulletproof, by the way. Did you see who wrote the song Bulletproof?
No, was it Steven?
Steven Seagal.
Of course it was.
Performed by the Jeff Healey Band.
Fucking hell.
From Roadhouse, which we've covered.
That's outrageous.
Yeah. Got a quote from director John Gray here about the comedy.
Probably didn't tell Healy that Stephen wrote it. He'd never know, would they? So he's probably not bothered telling him.
John Gray says, I think the audience will see another side of Stephen, a side that shows humour without giving up anything they might expect from him.
Mm-hmm. I didn't like it. I didn't like the humour.
Just not good. Like, it would have probably been all right if it was decent, but you can't do comedy, Seagal. He's not a comedic man.
No, he's intense.
Yeah.
That's the point. That's like every one of his films is. He's a very intense, angry man about everything. So I don't know. I didn't like the attempts. I didn't think they were good enough. He's not naturally amusing, whereas Arnie does it very well.
Thrown through 9 windows.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is that the record then? It's got to be.
It is, yeah.
It's a fucking high number.
And as you say, just the themes of CIA or corrupt fucking government.
Yeah, just suddenly taking precedence over what seemed to be a decent crime thriller.
Yeah,
about
serial killer.
a serial killer. He gets framed for it. That's probably a decent idea. Why don't we just go with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got to prove himself fucking innocent. But nah, fuck it. Let's just have chemical weapons thrown in 48 minutes into the film. We're like, oh, okay, whatever then. Cool.
So is that it, Ken? What is this?
It's going in, Dom.
It's going in.
It's going in.
Fucking hell.
This is the
I wasn't
turning
sure
point.
if you'd have...
No, I did enjoy watching it. I did like it. I mean, I do enjoy watching these films. I've never said I haven't enjoyed watching them. And I still do. So I sat there and I watched it and I was just thinking, it's fucking good fun though, isn't it? Like, what is it, 90, not even 90 plus, something like that? It's got to be around 90 minutes.
It's 94, I think.
Yeah, it's not far off from being just fine.
Your 90 minutes.
Yeah, fine. And it is, it's just a good laugh.
It's a hell of a pace it sets.
It's stupid. I say, like, when they just suddenly jump to fucking conclusions, it's like, that'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't we just explain it? This is what's happening. It's like, cool. Well, let's do that and we'll move on.
Yeah.
And they do, and that's it. And you think, oh, okay. Like when it just shifts, the whole tonal shift of it's a serial killer to it's a corrupt fucking like CIA operation. You just think, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's it. You just accept it because what you actually give a fuck about is Steven Seagal beating people up. So as long as he's going to keep doing that, doesn't matter what the plot is. Exactly.
Well, comedy sidekicks, you fan of these?
No. I mean, he did go into these, didn't he, after this one? No, he did. He was supposed to do, he did Exit Wounds.
Yeah.
He was supposed to do the other two as well, with Cradle to the Grave and
was he?
Romeo is Bleeding.
Romeo Must Die.
I fucking say that all the time, yeah. Yes, that was supposed to be him. He signed up for those, which is why the other two guys are in all three of those. I think Tom Arnold's in it and, I don't know, that fat black guy. He's in it.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I can't remember the
I think he's done shit, so it's probably best we don't even mention his name. But he was supposed to be in all three of those, and then after Exit Wounds, he just fucked that off. Went off and did other stuff instead, so they replaced him with Jet Li, which is why Jet Li's in both of those two.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was very heavily into team me up with a black guy, team me up with like a rapper, team me up with someone like that, and he thinks it's, I don't know, he thinks he kind of bounces off him well, but he doesn't. It's fucking embarrassing a lot of the time.
No.
But yeah, this for me is still an enjoyable film.
Is there a film do you like where he's got like a comedy sidekick or like even just someone to bounce off of that does well?
No. I don't think there is.
No.
I mean, there probably will be. And after this, like, I'll probably think about it and think,
probably text me.
Yeah, I should have fucking said that one.
Yeah.
But no, not really. I mean, I quite like Half Past Dead.
Oh, yeah. Great title.
I quite like that one.
Yeah.
Is that Corrupt?
Yeah, Corrupt.
Yeah, is that one in the prison?
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like that one because that's when he's got a fucking do-rag on and everything.
Yeah.
Seagal is fucking outrageous in that one, which I do like. I thought that was very funny.
Oh, is it Ja Rule?
Oh, is it? Is it Ja Rule? I think Corrupt's in it as well.
Yeah.
Because Corrupt comes back in the sequel with Goldberg.
Ja Rule and Morris Chestnut.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost certain Corrupt is in it in a very small role that he reprises in the second one.
So, yeah, we're going to end the episode there.
Do you agree anyway? Is it going in?
100%.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. Do you like Steven Seagal's little comedy chops? Or like us, where you just prefer he just got on with breaking wrists, throwing people through windows?
Yeah.
I mean, plenty of it in this, as we've just discussed, but still.
Before we go, we got to mention Patreon.
Of course.
Yes, that is up and running, good to go. We've covered Batman, we've covered Batman Returns. This month's episode was Batman Forever.
Yep.
Next month will be Batman and Robin to end the Batman series. We've also got mini episodes on there. There's polls on there where you can decide what films we're going to be covering in the normal podcast.
Yep. So this one, if you didn't like this one, why don't you join us on Patreon and then you've got a bit of a say in what we do next.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be Half Past Dead.
Yeah, I mean, the polls all this.
Not too regular. Obviously, we're not doing Steven Seagal all the time.
Yeah, the polls all just one film. That's the only option, but,
Yeah, still, at least you're getting involved.
But yes, we've got with this a couple of tiers on the Patreon. There's a £3 one, which gets you the initiative, which gives you early access to the episode. You get it 48 hours before everybody else does.
Yep, so you could be listening to this in retrospect after already hearing it 2 days ago.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I think that maths works out, I think.
And then the £7 tier is where you get the bonus episodes, which is currently Batman, and then after that we'll be doing something else. We might throw that open to the patrons.
We just don't know yet.
Yeah.
It's an organic and, moving thing, a beast that we are yet to tame.
So do join us over there if you can. Thank you if you've already joined us over there.
Yeah, and you are listening to this in the future.
And if you don't want to join the Patreon, but you're still here listening, thank you as well.
Why not?
Much appreciated.
Thanks
for
for
your listen.
everybody. Always thankful for anybody who actually gives a shit about what we're talking about.
And I'm going to have to say as well, a special thank you for Mr. Kenby Wild for being here, celebrating Seagal's birthday with me.
As always, I shall now close my kimono for another year. I apologise for sitting here like this for the last hour and a half.
Yeah, I'm used to it by now.
She ain't ready. There ain't a thing in this world to prove. She got the needle and the powder, people, to keep her steady. Life's gonna teach her a thing or two. Talk is cheap, so listen up. You're in deep, ain't nothing enough. Bulletproof. It's bad news. You give up like there's nothing to lose but the proof. It's no use. You gotta face the truth. You ain't bulletproof.
What, you think Steven Seagal's got great tits?
Probably.
Well, it is his birthday.
I'd put money on it, Ken.
Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.